What's up, everybody? We are live. Philosophical Pickle on YouTube, Philosophical Pickle. I'm here with the Nerd Man from Hot Takes Tuesdays, and
Team
we're about to.
Zilla.
I agree. I'm also. I was going to ask you that.
Team Zilla, bro.
We're about to get into Zilla versus Kong. We are going to react to the complete final fight. We're going to talk about it. We're going to give our thoughts. We're going to talk about the movie a little bit, and maybe have some fun.
You're right.
What's up, Nerd Man?
I'm good, man. I'm all good. Man, what did you think of this movie? I'm kind of. I have to say
that. If you're watching this, I got a review coming soon. This movie was, as I like to say, it was a cinematic turd. Like I say in my review, it's kind of like eating a delicious chocolate ice cream cone, and you're licking it and you're enjoying it, but then you take a bite in the middle and it's made of raw fish. It's pretty on the outside, but just rotten on the inside.
Wow.
What is your history with Godzilla, Kong, these monsters?
Right.
Do you have a bias, or do you like or love this movie because it didn't itch your Godzilla itch, or do you not care?
To be fair, like I mean, I'm just fascinated by the reaction to this movie. I don't know how anybody who isn't very, very high can say this movie with a straight face is a good movie, and this is getting quite rave reviews. I'm shocked. I'll say this much: if you liked King Kong, the Skull Island, which is actually probably the most sensible of the movies in terms of I actually knew what was going on. And if you like Godzilla, the follow-up movie, then you'll probably like this movie. But it is so weird tonally, because I don't remember those movies because I watched them a while ago. But it's so weird tonally because I'm like, the reality they've set up is so unbelievable that you can't send, like, they've got a gorilla, a massive giant gorilla, who they're purposely putting in cities to, I guess, fight against. I don't understand what's going on, because I don't. Is Godzilla supposed to? Is Kong supposed to? He's supposed to, like. So they've subdued Kong, right? But they think that the monster that they've subdued, that they are able to control, is somehow going to be a weapon to a monster that they can't control or subdue. And they're willing to put him in a city to fight this monster. I don't get it.
So what's happening right now is exactly what they were doing about 3 weeks ago, when they were thinking, oh, we're about to release this movie. This is the conversation they were having. So wait, what's happening? Wait, should we rethink this? What is Godzilla doing? What's his motivation? They were having this exact conversation, because I was watching it and I was thinking, okay, Godzilla's now killing people because he can feel that King Ghidorah's brain is alive. Okay, whatever.
What?
Then they bring
that happened in the movie.
They bring.
It's so bizarre, dude.
Before we start, we both have to facepalm.
It's so bad. It's good though. I have to admit, like, it's so bad because I'm so enjoying people's. I can't believe that people actually were stupid enough to go out and try and bomb this movie. Right, like there were Snyder fans. People who were fans of Zack Snyder's Justice League, who went out and, purposely, probably without watching the movie, went out and review bombed them, and that's always stupid.
They were doing it the day before it came out.
Yeah.
So
that's always stupid. But like, there's another side to this where it's just like watching the reactions of people trying to squirm around the fact that they were, certain people who chat on Zack Snyder's movie really wanted this to be good. They really wanted this to be the thing that they can argue, oh, this is what generated all the HBO Max subscriptions, or this is, so they have to do backflips and mental gymnastics to try and justify this movie being like some kind of great movie. And it's really
there's definitely
bizarre.
I definitely think there's a lot of people out there like that, but I think there's a lot of people who just, they grew up with Godzilla, they grew up with Kong, they're men in their 40s who watch the old movies in the 80s, 90s, 70s, and they just, it's all about how much do you value the fight scenes versus how much do you value the other hour and 20 minutes of the movie. Like, if you
that's my problem with it.
If you absolutely just cream your pants over the fight scenes and you think the rest of the movie is okay, I get it. But like, the fight scenes were amazing, and we're going to react to it in just a moment. But what about the other hour and 15 minutes of the movie? That, like, it's so boring.
It's boring, right? It's really bad and boring, and you have no idea what's going on. But I was going to say about the fight scenes that's what I expected of this movie. I never expected it to be like a great, like, intellectual, think piece or something like that. I was expecting they were going to have, like, this movie made me feel like I was
losing brain cells rapidly. And you probably
exactly. did. Yeah, you probably did a little bit. I've lost some, definitely. But I was like, okay, they're just going to do, I'd say 20 minutes of the human stuff, and then it's just going to be a monster battle, a big CGI monster battle. That's what I was expecting. But I was just like watching this drama, I guess, unfold where there's no story. I don't know quite what is going on. There's a Spanish guy who's doing something. Is he the villain? Is the Spanish guy the villain? The Spanish guy.
But then he's killed by Mechagodzilla, like it's slapstick. He goes,
he's in 2 scenes.
Oh fuck! And then they just he's like 3 scenes.
They
try to make him the generic evil bad guy who owns the laboratory, and he's like, I want to make the world a better place. Dude, so many characters. Then they're like, hey, here's a character, and they're talking about their brother, and then here's a character, and they're talking about their mother, and this character borrowed a van from his brother. I don't give a shit about you. I want to see the characters that are on the poster.
You just want to see Godzilla versus. That's all I wanted to see. That's all. The movie had one job: just put Godzilla versus Kong for, like, I don't know, an hour, at least an hour, like, and make it. Like, I don't know, like 20 minutes human drama here, Godzilla versus Kong fight, 10 minutes human stuff there, Godzilla versus Kong fight. And that's all it needed to do. And then end credits, done. And and that's what I was expecting. It didn't need to live up to much.
When I saw that it was only an hour 53 minutes, so probably about an hour 45 with credits, I was thinking, okay, this is good. This is a good pace. But it was too long.
Dude, this movie it wasn't too long. Way longer than the Snyder Cut, bro. To me, it dragged on way
You're
longer.
You're a hyperbolic son of a bitch.
That's true. That's true.
Dude, let's not go there, but I was almost falling asleep to the Snyder Cut. No, I wasn't.
I was almost falling asleep to this, to be fair. In fact, I did at one point, and I had a very bizarre dream.
Well, okay, I will say that
about the movie.
Growing up, my house was filled with Godzilla. My dad loves Godzilla. Every Godzilla ever, we had it. So I have an affinity towards Godzilla. I actually really like the 2014 movie. I think it's better than people say it is, but I haven't liked the last couple. The second movie, Skull Island.
Godzilla.
This movie. Yeah, the King of the Monsters and then Skull Island. This movie now is so detached from that 2014 movie, they don't feel like they're in the same universe. They have spaceships now. And it's only 10 years after that first movie.
Dude, we've got to talk about it because that little girl as well is one of the most annoying characters ever in movie history. like really terrible actress. She didn't even have lines like the little girl.
The sign language girl?
The sign language girl. She didn't even, they gave it so she didn't even have to speak, and yet she still did like a terrible performance.
I didn't mind her.
Oh, she was awful.
She was the least of my problems.
I was hoping Godzilla would like literally burn her alive. But sorry.
It's a little racist.
Apologies. It's a little what?
No, but continue.
No, but like I was saying that about her relationship with Godzilla and this thing is like they actually take this little girl, right, on one of the most dangerous fucking missions, and you're just like,
dude,
are you serious? You're gonna take her?
That.
Like there was what was the gravity machine or something? The gravity. There was a problem with the spaceship where when they go into the center of the Earth, the gravity was gonna pull them or something like that, and it was super fucking dangerous. It was super dangerous, and nobody knew what was gonna happen, and they're just taking this innocent 8-year-old child.
I also thought that I was thinking, what are you doing? Why is she there? I know why she's there because the plot needs her to talk to Kong, but it's like it's kind of like Wonder Woman 84, where it feels like they wrote the first draft of the script and then just started shooting.
You're right. But we should go on to the reaction, but
I
was going to say you're right about that. It's like a convenience. It's like they need the little girl there, so they can't be bothered to think of a reason that's sensible that her mother would actually put her on the ship and put her in that position.
And like, speaking of the Hollow Earth, which was just, they were going through it and like the colors were shifting and stuff, like it was Interstellar, like they were going through a wormhole, and I was just like, what is happening? I'm disconnected. But like they missed such an opportunity. They could have had Godzilla follow Kong down there and fight with the gravity changing. Like, why didn't they shake it up like that? Okay, but
we'll talk about this after we've started watching the film. But I was going to say there's very little Godzilla versus Kong in this, to be fair.
Dude, no, but this movie should be called Kong 2 Godzilla's kind of there. Because he's a side character, man. Godzilla's barely in it. Yeah. And they only fight twice, and then spoiler alert, here you go. They team up to fight Mechagodzilla, and it literally lasts like 6 minutes.
Wait a second, is Mechagodzilla like a thing? Because you say it like it's a thing before this movie.
So are you not cultured in Godzilla lore?
No. Is that like a thing?
Dude. It's King Ghidorah, and then Mechagodzilla is like his second arch nemesis in the movies. He's literally Godzilla, but metal.
Right.
And so like he was a big thing. People were excited for this Mechagodzilla, and then
I see. Because that went right over my head. I was just like,
that's why the kid goes, he's a Mechagodzilla, and I rolled my eyes like that's how you're gonna say it. And like why if they want to kill Godzilla? That's a
really good line.
And dude, when they if they're making this robot to kill Godzilla, why do they make him also look like a dinosaur with spikes? I don't know. Yeah. They could. Let's react to the final fight.
Final fight. You are you gonna put anything up, or are we just gonna be on screen this?
Yeah, 1 second. Vent a little bit for about 30 more seconds.
Oh, I was gonna say that one thing is I'm kind of, what was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna say about it's not about Snyder. That I really wanted to love this movie. I really, really did, and I set a very low bar expectation as well.
So did I. Mean? So did I.
I had low expectations, and I really wanted to love it as well.
Yeah.
And I was ready. I'd already even written a couple of notes for my review on how, just, in prep, like just in case I liked it, about like, maybe we should give this guy a chance to direct some comic book movies or something like that. And I'm sure the guy is a good director because there's some visual stuff in here that's nice. This is purely the script, to be fair to him. The visual stuff is nice.
So, Nerd Man, let me ask you.
Yeah.
Does the screen still have just the picture?
Yeah, it just has the picture.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
I guess let's get reacting to this.
So
thing,
wait, go on to another bar just in case.
What do you mean?
So go on to your HBO Max bar just to see that it's the picture doesn't shift. Okay,
I'm on the HBO.
Good. All right. So the picture hasn't shifted. Good.
So
all right.
I am ready to.
I'm excited for this. Zilla versus Kong. We were supposed to empathize with Kong, but I was like really like sad. I was really into Zilla. I felt like he was the protagonist for me. So I'm excited for this fight.
I agree. I was also Team Godzilla because I grew up with it. I wanted to love it. My friend was Team Godzilla. And I mean, they definitely made Kong the main character. But okay, let's. I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, so on 3.
On 3.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Do you have yours muted?
So no, I don't have mine muted. So
okay,
basically,
I can hear yours.
You can hear mine?
Yeah, all right, because mine's muted.
Pause on 1, 2, 3.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
3. Pause. All right. Are you on Kong growling?
Yeah.
Yeah. All
right. My music's all the way down.
How can you hear mine? I don't understand how you can.
Maybe
you can hear it like you normally hear it, or you can just hear it because like faintly.
Well,
like
I could hear it normally. Maybe I'm just fucking up in life.
Wait,
guys,
what?
Sometimes you just make mistakes in life, and you just have to roll with the punches.
I know.
We learn stuff every day.
We do learn stuff every day.
Let's play it. I think that it was
that
my
moment
fault.
you decided to actually talk to me. That was the fundamental mistake.
Let's play it on 3.
Wait a second. So
sorry.
Let me just understand how you're hearing it. Are you hearing it through the headphones because the headphones are too loud? Because I can turn the headphones down. Or are you hearing it as if you're hearing the movie?
I'm hearing you talking, and I'm hearing the movie as if I'm playing it, but it says my volume's all the way down. I know this is fantastic entertainment to watch, guys.
Sorry, this is really weird. That's really weird. I'm not sharing the screen. So
okay, let's try it again. It might be
the reason I'm asking this is because I'm worried that that it's playing so that they can hear it, and that will, YouTube will ding you for that. That's why I'm asking you. But okay, let's play on 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
and put your volume completely
all the way down.
Mute. Yeah.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yep. It was me.
Okay,
we have to learn to own our mistakes in life.
I've paused it again. So 1:22:34.
All right.
So it was you. All right. Cool. 1:22:34. I'm gonna find a
1 second. All right, I'm there.
It should be 1:22:35, and it says roars.
I'm on it.
Yep. Good.
All right.
You sure? It's Godzilla with his back towards us, right? He's got his back towards us, Godzilla, right? It says roars.
That's right.
All right. Good stuff. So on 1, 2, 3, go. So what we have now is the confrontation between Zilla and Kong. Kong's got his axe, and basically
he's beating the ground, killing innocent civilians.
Right. Yet he's the hero of this story.
Oh, okay. So
he's somehow the hero of this story.
And remember that we're an hour and 23 minutes into the movie, and this is the second time they've met each other, which is just hellacious. Okay, but
what's fascinating for me. Oh, super punch. Oh,
so like there are some, like he's hitting them, he's kneeing them. There's some nice camera shots. They're using the buildings. There are some great moments to make you go, oh yes, that's awesome.
No, but he just drop kicked him. Oh, come on, man! That
sticks the shit in his mouth. Like, there's some cool moments,
man. That was a dirty move by Kong. He stuck the axe.
Oh, dude, he's
the axe handle down Zilla's throat.
He's blocking the beam like Thanos blocks Iron Man's blast.
Oh, we just got a spear, an edge spear for the WWE ref. Oh,
that's a baller move right there. That was like putting his dick in his face.
Can I pause? Can I just ask a question?
Yeah.
On 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. So we should be Godzilla.
He's shooting a beam.
Shooting a beam. Good.
Yeah.
Can I ask about this plan that these scientists had?
You can ask whatever you want.
So the plan the scientists had was that King Kong, this ape that clearly they can control, right? Like they easily can control him. So basically, they can chain him up.
Hoping.
No. They basically can. They can put him to sleep. They've put him in like artificial environments. They've got him under the manors. Basically,
didn't show how they did it, but yeah.
So, am I to assume they can't do this with Godzilla?
Yeah, because I mean, he's way more powerful. He has atomic breath. That's the thing, is that when you first meet Kong, he's in this stadium. He throws the spear and breaks it, and he's in this containment field. And she's like, he wants to get out, but they won't let him. And my girlfriend pointed out, how in the hell did they build that around him, with him just sitting there letting it happen? Because it's so big, it would have taken months or years to build that, and he just let it happen. How did they cage him in there?
That's what I'm saying. And so he's so easily controlled. And if Godzilla is like that much more, I was presuming they didn't think he was that much more powerful, and they believed that King Kong could actually do something against Godzilla. But like, if he can, if Godzilla is, if they thought that Godzilla or King Kong has a chance against Godzilla, it strikes me as strange, because they are so easily can control Godzilla. Why would they think something that they can control so easily would be effective against an opponent who clearly no human beings can control?
I guess it was kind of like a last-ditch effort. They just had to try something. But dude, you kind of feel bad for Kong through the whole movie, because he doesn't want to do this. He's like on the verge of tears sometimes, and you're like, damn, they're forcing him to do some shit. Like, he doesn't want to fight.
That's what I thought. That's why I thought the little girl was trash. You were like making me feel bad about the fact that I didn't want the little girl to die in real life. I wanted her to die in the movie. You're making me feel bad about that. This little girl is trash. She's a trash friend. She's basically sending, even when Kong had clearly been defeated, he was asleep. Godzilla put him to sleep, bruh. And she still sends King Kong, her friend, her bestest friend, to go and fight an even more powerful opponent. I was like, this girl's trash. This little girl is trash.
They also manipulate him she tells him in sign language that his family might be in the hole. Right. So he goes in. They manipulated him.
She blatantly lied to King.
They treat Kong like shit, and
but the little girl is worse. The little girl is worse. She knew that his family.
She's the villain.
She's the real villain, bro. All right, we can go again. On 1, 2, 3.
All right. So
no. Now I am feeling bad for King Kong. He just
I like
burnt
this
his
part
back.
because it's one of the.
He burnt his back.
I didn't really have a. I don't really care that some people were mentioning that it was kind of stupid that Godzilla smiles. I didn't really mind it. It just it was kind of weird seeing him chuckle, like he was enjoying it. Oh, here we go. Right in the middle of the juicy ape versus Godzilla fight, I want to see these humans, baby. They know what we want.
Rebecca Hall's worst performance. She's a really good actress, but this has got to be her worst performance ever.
I mean, I'm not exactly a connoisseur of Rebecca Hall movies.
Oh, she's fantastic, man. Watch Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
I like her in The Gift.
Oh, she's good in that. She's good in everything, basically, man. Like, she's really a brilliant actress.
All right, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, so Godzilla's got his axe. He threw what did he throw at him just then? Like a disc?
It was the top of a building. He ripped it off. Boom, man.
So Godzilla just axed... Sorry, King Kong just axed Godzilla in the face, bro. Jumping axe smash.
I mean, I didn't really did the axe touch his face? Because it didn't cut him. How did... I don't know. That was a cool moment. I don't know. That was like that was the trailer moment.
Yeah, that was definitely the money shot. This is my favorite line. Looks like round 2 goes to Kong.
Dude, they had to tell us like we were 10-year-olds. Hey guys, round 2's Kong. Who's gonna win round 3? Stick around for round 3.
That's the bizarre thing about the premise of this film, is that these humans literally seem to be into Kong fighting Godzilla. Am I wrong about that? Like, it's not like there's some excitement there.
I didn't see that. I think that's the one line that shows that. Like, just that one line where he says, like, yes, he wins round 2. Like, I didn't really see that because they're mostly thinking we got to save the planet. That's what I'm saying. They've got to save the planet from Godzilla, right? Because Godzilla has gone crazy or something. Godzilla's gone wild, right? So they think King Kong can basically save the planet from can fight him and save the planet, like by killing Godzilla. Yeah, is that right? Am I? Because I don't understand this film. That's what you don't understand, Philosophical Pickle. I really don't. I'm trying to. All right, so Godzilla gets back up, and it's kind of like, okay, did he win round 2 because they get up 3 minutes later and continue fighting? So the round didn't really end. They're just trying to tell us they have 3 rounds, but they really only fight twice in the movie. This is still the same fight. So now he had, what was that? Like that was a crane. Crane. He had the crane. Godzilla's. That was dirty. Ooh. That was dirty. This is what I told I thought that Kong would win because he's more agile. He's a little smaller. Yeah. He can jump. He can do like Muay Thai. That was a Muay Thai move there. That was a judo move. See, dude, right Godzilla here. Just look how fast they're moving. They're not moving like in realistic speed like they did in the 2014 Godzilla movie. Yeah, I get why they have to do that to make it look better. See, Godzilla makes me feel sorry for Kong, man, in some ways, man. Kong's just getting Kong's he's getting put scratch him Yeah, right there it makes you go ooh a little bit. Like you really feel for Kong. He's curb stomping him. On the chest. Stomping on his chest. Just a dirty move. And I don't understand. I understand why Godzilla stops right here. I guess it's kind of like any other monster. When you bow to me, like it's good enough. But I don't know. I feel like he wouldn't have stopped. He would have like lasered his head off right here. He just had to stop for the plot. This was a good moment though. Yeah, it's kind of weird because King Kong gets his shit pushed in, and like
you're just like, Godzilla could have finished it right here. It's like Kong's kind of a pussy, dude, bro. Like the way he just he gets put to sleep, and then he's fighting for it, this little girl, and he's just look.
He gets redemption though.
Redemption, bro. He doesn't get redemption. He just got put to sleep,
dude.
So many people were saying. So go on.
When the fight first starts, which is ridiculous, Kong climbs through the hole in the earth, which would have taken hours and hours and hours, but he does it in minutes. He jumps out of the hole, and there are literally civilians standing there, and they when he jumps out, they scream and run. Like, why are they still standing there after minutes? And why are they standing there looking into the center of the earth? It had to have been at least 20 minutes for him to climb up that hole, and they're just sitting there waiting for him to look. All the civilians should have been way out of the city by then.
This is my favorite character in the whole film, this Spanish guy.
The
I had no idea what... Yeah, he's my favorite. Like, what is his deal? Like, I have... Everything he says, I don't know what he's talking about. It's time to show the world what you can do. Why? Why? I thought...
Dude, I love the pilot's cum face.
Yeah, I know, exactly. All right, let's pause. On 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right. I've got to ask you a question about this film.
Hit me.
Why Mechazilla? What is how does he feature in humanity's plan? Is he I don't get if he's the bad guy, because he's supposed to be taking out Godzilla, right? And Godzilla has started becoming villainous, right? So he is the villain, essentially. He's been killing people, taking out cities and whatever. So surely Mechazilla killing Godzilla would be a good thing. But he seems like they're painting him as the villain in this situation.
So
why?
This is what the movie does wrong. In this universe, Godzilla's the villain. Mechagodzilla is supposed to be a good person. But because we're following these side characters, we know that Mechagodzilla is bad. So in the universe, he's supposed to be kind of the savior. And I mean, he wasn't going to take over the world. I guess they thought that they could control him with the mind thing. I guess that's why they didn't just make him an AI. They wanted somebody controlling him. Just for some reason, the Mexican guy, the Spanish guy, he just sounds like an evil guy. It's really conflicting. They're supposed to be doing the right thing, but
wasn't he working with the good guy? He was working with the Rebecca Hall.
He sent that guy Skarsgård to the center of the earth. But like
Alex Skarsgård, right?
How did they know that there was going to be that axe at the center of the earth? Did they know? There's so many questions. This movie,
but the thing is, he sent him, so I assumed he was a good guy. But now they're basically playing him as a straight up bad guy. He's like evil, comic booky, weird.
They don't know what they wanted to do. They just made a generic evil businessman who thinks he's doing the right thing, the virtuous thing of killing Godzilla, but eventually the power would have went to his head. The stupid thing is,
wouldn't that machine have solved everyone's problem?
Yeah, in concept, Mechagodzilla is the good guy, but it's so stupid.
What's the stupid thing? No.
It's the mind control, telepathy. So in the old movies, there are people inside of Mechagodzilla, like controlling him like a Power Ranger. But that worked in the 70s. That doesn't work in 2021. Like is this Pacific Rim? It's just it was so cheesy.
Oh, I didn't mind the concept of the guy who was controlling him. You
better mind.
Oh, really? Is that a bad thing? To me, what I didn't get is that by the end of the movie, it seems like Mechagodzilla clearly can kill Godzilla, which would solve the problem. And yet Mechagodzilla seems actually quite easy to destroy. So even when he was out of control, he was kind of easy to, like, the humans could kill him, not the creatures, because the humans in the end.
Oh, dude, we're
Are
gonna
the
get to the
ones who
point where they
fucking
spill the
destroy it.
whiskey. When they spill the whiskey, that's the Flash hamburger scene of this movie. We'll get to that when that happens.
The Flash
When they pour,
hamburger scene.
when they pour the whiskey on the console and it makes Mechagodzilla
I
freeze
love
up.
the fact you've made that scene an adjective.
That's my thing now. That's my reference to any bad scene is the Flash hamburger scene.
I'm trying to think what mine would be. What film I would use as my stupid scene. The Flash hamburger scene.
Paul Kent telling Clark to let him die by a tornado.
That's pretty bad. But it's not as. I've seen much worse. To be fair to Man of Steel, I've seen much worse. I'm trying to think. I think it's got to be something in Independence Day. Resurgence. Independence Day Resurgence is literally the worst movie of all time.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you should watch it. It's so bad. It kind of
has a feeling of like this movie kind of feels like that kind of big bloated blockbuster. It kind of looks the same.
This absolutely resembles Independence Day Resurgence, but to be fair to this movie, it's not as bad. Like Independence Day Resurgence takes it to a whole other level of terrible. It's beautiful. It's a masterpiece of bad filmmaking. It's really and yet it's got the best 3D I've ever seen in a movie at the same time. All right, we can go whenever you want, man.
All right. 1, 2.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Yeah,
I mean, the humans are gonna. We can play it. The humans are gonna talk for like the next 8 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Kong doesn't wake up for a few minutes.
Oh right, cool. All right, so on
1, 2, 3. Yeah, because Mechagodzilla's got to kill this guy, then he escapes, and then it's a few minutes. Him and Godzilla. When him and Godzilla shoot that beam at each other, that's awesome. I mean, stuff like that's great. But this guy,
what is he talking about? I had a dream.
I had a dream like Batman. I had to assemble a team. And that beautiful, amazing thing. Like, why does Mechagodzilla kill him? The guy short.
And then this guy dies for some reason.
Okay, dude, that's funny as hell. And of course, it kills everything in the room except for them.
This line is really good. I really wanted to hear the rest of that speech.
Look, I'll tell you right now, that's some Marvel comedy right there.
That was a fantastic line.
That was a very Marvel Studios type line.
He's literally, his life is completely in danger. And he says that only for his own self. He doesn't say that for anyone else because none of them could hear him. Think about the situation there. Nobody could have heard him at that point in time because they're all like just dealing with this explosion.
They have shell shock, probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, this guy, Chandler, what's his name in real life?
He's a really good actor.
He's literally in this movie for like 4
Chandler.
minutes. Kyle Chandler. He's in like 3 scenes. Why is he in this movie at all?
Yeah, I know.
Just okay. Here we go.
So we've got Mechazoid.
Shooting missiles at Godzilla.
Shooting missiles at Godzilla.
Just killing thousands of people.
Mechazoid does some deep moves, though. I have to admit.
And go look up a picture.
I think he's played WWE 2K or whatever.
It's like that's a cool shot.
When
they put the camera like on the character and it kind of moves with the character, like there is some cool filmmaking in this. This movie isn't without merit.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's the director. The director did a good job in terms of like.
It's the script is the thing, the root of all the evil. Go look up a picture of Mechagodzilla.
This is really funny though.
Go look up a picture of classic Mechagodzilla, and you'll see that this design looks really weird and slender. He's not like big enough.
Yeah,
he looks like a transformer.
I think he looks cool, man.
He's cool.
That move
But
there is fucking dirty. Just dash the guy's head straight into like the building. That's dirty. What Mechazoid is
just
doing.
cut to Kong, just knock the fuck out.
Kong is like, you failed that little girl, Kong, bruh.
She's about to manipulate him some more.
Yeah, exactly. Go and fight again, even though you just lost. Go and fight.
You just got knocked out. Let's resuscitate your heart. Get your adrenaline going, and then do it again.
Yeah, exactly. Against an even more dangerous opponent.
And like he doesn't know. They don't know if Mechagodzilla and Godzilla are gonna team up against him. They're just throwing him in there to the wolves.
Exactly. Instead of being like, you did well, Kong. Let's go home now. She's just like,
and dude,
pause. 1.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right. Light up Las Vegas for a week. Yeah. I don't know. She has a sidekick. This movie loves telepathy. She has a sidekick connection with him.
I don't know. Maybe because she's
and
deaf,
dude, this line right here, when she says it can, and then for no reason he goes, it can light up Las Vegas for a week. Like he was just sitting on that line. Why did he say that?
But dude, this is the thing. Wait, what? So it was like this. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought because this is such a brilliant scene. This is one of my like every scene I keep seeing is like my favorite scene.
Brilliant
in the movie, like the next one. But why? So she now knows she can feel his heartbeat. How? She never touched him. She touched the ground, right? Did she feel his heartbeat on the ground?
They're alluding to the fact that she has some sort of mental connection with her. I don't know, that the movie doesn't tell me.
But surely as scientists, they should know that he's alive, right? They should be able to figure this out themselves.
I think the fact that his big ass chest would be slightly moving.
Yeah, right. Right. You'd think that the scientists would probably know better than the little girl that the thing is alive. So that's the first
that's
fun
true.
part of that scene. But then it goes crazy because they decide they're gonna resuscitate him
with an explosion that might blow his head off.
Right. It's just,
dude, it's like it's wacky 1950s comic book craziness.
It really is.
Is. But now
somehow worse at the same time.
As we're talking about it, can't you understand how some people can just turn their brain? Turning your brain off, it sounds like an insult, but it's really not. I turn my brain off all the time. But some people can just turn the brain off and just love the fight scenes in this movie. I get it. It's funny.
Fight scenes. I would be able to do that. I'd totally be able to do that. But there's not enough of them.
I agree.
There's literally like a whole hour and 20 minutes before this fight finally happens.
We're at
where
43
nothing
minutes.
Happens.
We're at 43 minutes, so and we still got like 10 minutes left on this shit.
Okay, well we'll watch to the end and then we'll discuss.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. Let's just play. So
let's do it.
Me or you? One,
two.
I'm waiting for you.
Should I play it?
No, why would you didn't say 3. Why would you play it? Where are you?
I look. Play it until you're at 134.55 and tell me. When you're at 134.55, say something.
Say something.
All right. Is his name Stellan Skarsgård or is that his dad?
No, his name is Alex Skarsgård. Alexander Skarsgård.
I don't know about his. That's what Alexander. I don't know about his.
He's a great actor.
I don't know about that. Have you seen True Blood?
Yes, I have.
Have you seen True Blood? That is the worst piece of garbage, piece of shit on the bottom of my ass TV show I've ever seen. We got to talk about that one day. True Blood.
That's probably why he's bad in it, but he's in a pretty a really good show. It's got oh, for fuck's sake,
Pretty Little Lies. Pretty like fires everywhere. Little fires everywhere.
No. It's basically called Pretty Little Lies or something like that.
Yeah,
and
it has
dating
Reese Witherspoon, right?
Reese Witherspoon.
It's like a bunch.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
They push
three
him down
single
some
mothers.
stairs.
Yeah. Have you seen that?
Yeah, my girlfriend watched it. I saw an episode. I didn't really see him in it. All I saw was him get pushed down some stairs.
Oh, you should watch it from the beginning. It's really, I'm telling you, like
they're using the spaceship.
Did she like it?
She liked it. Okay, here we go.
Okay,
that's a great moment. Definitely a moment you got to show.
Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla are firing at each other, and Godzilla
loses,
bro.
But
loses like a bitch.
Alexander Skarsgård, I'm not a huge fan of him, but I think he looks perfect for Aquaman.
Oh yeah, but no, trust me. If you watch that Pretty Little Liars, I think you'll get a new respect for him. He's a very good actor. He's one of the best things in the show.
True Blood. He was in another TV show that I forgot what it's called. I didn't like it. He was in, Tarzan. He wasn't great. He's not great in this.
Yeah, but nobody. I don't think anyone. I think the director actually told them to act badly in this. I don't know why.
That explosion literally just made him go and fall down.
Why are they doing these dirty moves on these characters, man?
It's a dirty fight for their lives, man. This is
Godzilla, not enemy. Wait, what? Wait. Shut the fridge. When did curb stop.
Ric Flair. Woo!
That was a curb stop. With a tear in my eye.
He just believes her that Godzilla is not an enemy. There's supposed to be this big emotional moment. I didn't feel anything. What about you? At this moment,
I just think this girl is a horrible monster.
She's a maniac.
She's just sending her best friend, who's done everything to protect her. King Kong, I'll give him that. King Kong has done everything to protect this little girl. And he's just sending a hurt King Kong off to fight a more dangerous fucking villain who just curb stomped fucking Godzilla. Dude, that
terrible. Was, not to cut you off, but that was one of my favorite moments in the whole movie when he realigns his shoulder into the building and then the camera zooms in on him like I'm ready to fight. Moments like that are fantastic. But yeah, she's I don't know,
she's cruel, man.
They didn't set up Godzilla to be a villain enough to believe that Kong would do this. They only set Godzilla up.
Dirty. Oh my god.
He's about to
his face open and he's about to flame throw. Oh, fuck!
That's a great shot.
Comes in for the save. What? So when did Godzilla not become their enemy? That's what I don't understand. Clearly, that is not what's happening.
I guess because. Okay, so yeah, he I guess because he doesn't kill Kong. Maybe she can feel that Mechagodzilla's in it. Yeah, because all they know is Godzilla's bad. They know that Godzilla's bad. Now this robot's coming out to fight Godzilla. So for all that they know, Mechagodzilla is the good guy.
Right, that's what I'm saying. From my vantage point, this thing has come out to beat Godzilla and is beating Godzilla. And for some reason, choke slam! Atomic choke slam!
So many slams into buildings in this.
No, but that was he actually had a jetpack atomic choke slam there, which was pretty sick.
Yeah. Trillions in property damage. They're about to spill the whiskey.
He brought a borer out.
They're about to pour that damn whiskey. So while this is happening, okay, so David Tyree is drinking the whiskey from his wife that he said he would never drink until life was over, and they pour it on the console. And When the fight
So-
is over, I will tell you how fucking stupid this is.
But like, so clearly this mecha Godzilla is pretty easy for humans to deal with. So why not take out Godzilla now? Use him to take out Godzilla, and then tag
That's
team
cool.
maneuver.
Like the one tag team
with
move
Godzilla
they do.
and King Kong.
The one tag team move they do. I mean, that was pretty. But they make Godzilla like the side character. Kong just takes him on himself. They make Godzilla look like a bitch.
Oh!
I mean, he's dicing them up now.
With a flaming axe.
Yeah.
He's brought out a flaming axe, and he's got Mechazilla is done. He's stomped on his throat.
He's about to, dude.
On his throat
Scorpion
and ripped out his spine.
Fatality. I mean, that's undeniably cool. Like, if any movie is cool, this is cool. But did Zack Snyder direct this?
I think Zack Snyder might have directed this.
I want to see the 4-hour version of this movie. But the fight's over.
Is there a cut? Is there a cut of this movie? Like, because the studio interfered?
I don't think so. This guy got to do whatever the hell he wanted to.
We need to hashtag restore the what's the director's name here?
Monsterverse. He has like a 3-name. I don't know his name.
I'm gonna find out his name now. We're gonna start a new hashtag.
Something Johnson,
restore the Zillaverse. Oh, Wingard. Adam Wingard.
Adam Wingard,
we need to restore the Wingard verse, man.
Oh, but dude, with all of the rave reviews and the positivity, the early review, it's only been a day, but the positivity, if it continues to do well, they're making another one, dude.
The studio screwed him over, man. I don't care what you say. The studio screwed him over, and he deserves to have his vision seen.
I mean, I'd like to see what Joss Whedon could do with this franchise.
Exactly.
This franchise needs more quips.
It needs more Joss Whedon, all right, and quips.
Yeah, so the fight is over. Godzilla, Kong, they team up, kinda, because Kong basically takes it in his own hands while Godzilla's sitting on the ground. And then, dude, Godzilla just says, "All right, we're good," and just swims away. His whole thing was the fact that he's the king of the monsters. He makes everyone bow to him. And he's just cool with King Kong being his equal. I don't know, it just didn't feel really earned to me.
It's kind of just bizarre, as I said, because you're just like, I don't see when Godzilla was redeemed in this to become like some kind of good guy. He still destroyed all these cities. It's not like he was mind controlled, which is what I thought was happening. That somebody was controlling him, like the evil guy. That's what I thought it was going to
be too.
He was just doing this shit. So you're just going to trust him now that, oh, all right, this monster, he's all good now. You know, we can pause it now, right? It's the end of the movie, right?
Yeah, we can exit out.
Yeah.
He swims away, and then, like, what song plays at the end? Let me skip to the end. What song plays?
Wait.
Sometimes I forgot what song. I don't have the. All I need is the air that I breathe.
Just to love you.
There are a couple weird music choices when Kong is doing stuff in this movie. Like that first montage of him like taking a shower, some weird music's playing.
Yep. So look, this is the thing with the film, right? Like, so there's no point at which Godzilla is redeemed. And you're trying to tell me these humans just trust this monster now. It's not like he's spoken to them and said, hey guys, you know what, I'm cool with you now. I'm not going to come in and destroy your cities and murder like millions of people anymore. He's just gone, you know, rah like, you know, Kong's gone rah, he's gone rah. They've shown some sign of respect that there's a truce between them or something, and they're going to go their separate ways for today. And everyone's just going to trust Godzilla after this. Am I losing the thread of this film, or did something happen that I missed?
I'm speechless. I don't know how to answer that. It's not mind-numbingly stupid. It's not quite there yet, but it really makes you ask a lot of questions. It gives you so much information, but then also doesn't give you the information that you need about the monsters, their motivations. Like you said, I don't understand why they just thought he was good now. I guess because he let off of his chest and let him survive. But did they were in a spaceship? Did they even see that happen?
He killed a machine that was meant to kill him because he was doing these terrible things.
It's kind of like
him a good guy now.
It's kind of like Batman versus Superman. They hate each other all movie, and then after like 3 or 4 minutes, they're bros now, and they got to fight this bigger menace. And it's like, damn, I don't feel the motivation.
I saw a really brilliant alternative ending to that because I've never minded the Martha thing as much as other people. I think I understand it. I think it was set up badly, but I think I understand what it was going for, which was like, Batman's having a PTSD flashback. But anyway, I saw some really good alternative take. I'll show you on that. That is such a better. I was like, yeah, why didn't they do that? I can't believe, and it's obvious as well. It's an obvious reason for why they should have stopped fighting. But having said that, this film is, I think the action scene was great, genuinely good, the last action scene, but you just needed a lot more of that through the film. You basically, if you want to watch this film, just go to, what was the hour mark?
Folks out there at home, go to 122. Make sure to go dial 1-800-22. No, it was like 122-ish, 120-ish. That's when they fight.
Skip all of that trash and just go to 1 hour and 22. They might as well have just put that out. I swear to God, it would have been a better movie.
Dude, I was thinking, just give us. I mean, you can't really make that into you can't sell that. You can't put that out to people, but just give us 45 minutes of them fighting. Make it a short film. That would have been a lot better.
45 minutes of human stuff. It's the human stuff. Basically, all the human stuff is trash in this, and there's a lot of it. Like the little girl is trash. I thought I was really going to like the little girl and Kong's related, because I'm a sucker for those, monsters or people, like the Iron Giant and E.T.
You're talking about way better movies.
No, I know, but I'm a sucker for the little kid who loves the big,
befriends the monster.
Misunderstood monster. So I really thought I was going to like that relationship. Well, yeah, exactly. It was weird, and she was deaf. It was so obvious. It's like, oh, she's deaf, so she can sign. No.
And then, I don't know. And then he signs to her, which I guess I get it, but how did he? I know monkeys are very intelligent, especially someone like him, but he learned how to sign just from her doing it. Maybe you just have to suspend. What am I saying right now? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Suspend disbelief.
You're to suspend. I literally wrote that in my review. That's a sentence I said. You have to suspend your disbelief so much to make this movie work. And like I said, a movie doesn't work if you want to just skip through it to watch 4 scenes.
Yeah,
like that's when a movie fails.
I mean, one other thing I wanted to ask you was like, do you know if the prequels to this make any more sense of it? Hi, a fan. You can maybe put the
a fan of Moody Blues.
Moody Blues, yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? This guy comments comments on my videos all the time. This is an OG. This person has been here since I had like 20 subscribers.
Nice, but yeah, do you know if the prequels make any more sense of this movie? Like, if I watched the first 2 movies, would I understand what is going? Because
it makes this movie worse.
Wow. Okay. Because
did you watch any of them?
I did watch the two of them, but I just forgot because I got bored like really quickly, so I didn't finish. I didn't finish the Godzilla one at all because that Godzilla King of the Monsters. I was just like, I can't.
Okay,
I
okay.
really and I
that,
really
yes,
thought
it
that
will
was
make
going to
more
be good.
sense. So it will, because he defeats King Ghidorah. Then in the after credit scene, you see King Ghidorah's decapitated head, and some scientists are around it, and they smile at it like, "We're going to do something with this." So that sets up the fact that they used his head to create Mechagodzilla. And then
Oh, I
Kong
see.
Skull Island. I mean, they basically tell us in the beginning montage that there's a prophecy that they fought before, they're going to fight again. Here we go. So you really don't
Okay.
really need to see those. And if you watch Godzilla 2014, it
Mm.
feels like a completely different universe. So it makes this movie worse because really, like
Yeah.
that movie was supposed to be grounded, and this is the complete opposite.
Oh, was Kong Skull Island meant to? I again, that film was really weird. It was. The last thing we should talk about before going off the stream, but like, is about the reviews of this and how high the reviews are. But the the Kong Skull Island, I was like, I know it was a little bit grounded or whatever, but the story essentially seemed a little muddled. In the beginning, it was like, oh, this is a little bit compelling. And then it gets to the middle, and it seemed a little bit muddled. But how did that end, that film? What was the conclusion? Did Kong fight anyone? Or I literally can't remember any.
I only saw parts of it. He fights, I think he fights a skull crawler, and then he like goes off into the distance, and they leave him alone. And then they Tom Hiddleston and Brie Larson go,
Yeah.
and they're shown this slideshow of markings on a wall, and it shows Godzilla fighting King Ghidorah, and they say there are other monsters out there, and it sets up the
Okay.
Godzilla movie.
And
But
Skarsgård isn't in it. I'm guessing that
I
like
don't
it's
think
a
so.
completely different cast, right? As well.
Yeah, the only person who Kyle Chandler and Millie Bobby Brown are the only two that have been in the other movies at all, I think.
All right. I thought there was a few other people. All right.
I
Anyway,
could be wrong.
but it was a good, stupid movie for you to watch with your brain turned off.
You hit the nail on the head.
I don't know, man. The last 30 minutes is a good, stupid movie to watch with your brain off. The rest of it, it makes you want to, I don't know, like liquefy, like put your brain in a blender and just.
So it has a 7.4 on IMDb, which is very high. 80% Rotten Tomatoes, 61 Metacritic, and 96% of Google users enjoyed it. Which, I mean, let's say this was a Marvel movie or DC movie, like these are glowing reviews.
These are glowing reviews. I'm wondering if that's going to stay that way. I feel like once enough people get their eyes on this, it's going to go down. And, I'm starting to think Metacritic is the way to go with these things, because when I look at Metacritic, usually I get a better, kind of idea of what these, because there are so many people, unfortunately, who review this, especially on YouTube, amongst the YouTube community, that have agendas when it comes to this. They can't just be honest about whether a film is good or bad, because they want to make, as I was telling you before the stream, we're living in a very depressing time when I can literally say that unfortunately Zack Snyder is making the best blockbuster movies, or I never thought I would say that. I never thought I'd say that after walking out of Man of Steel. But Zack Snyder is unfortunately making the best blockbuster movies right now. We'll see what happens when Marvel gets back into gear, but
I don't want to accuse anybody of having agendas, but I mean, we know some people, even if they're not getting outright paid, some people they lean towards certain studios, and maybe some people they have a good relationship with WB. Maybe they've had some sponsors in the past. Maybe they just, some people do have biases, and I mean some people do have agendas. Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know how many, but there are definitely people who they love WB, they love what they do, so they're more inclined to like the movie. And,
Well, I'll tell
Marvel
you.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, any company, there are people like that on all the sides that are like, I'm good with Disney. I know some people over there. I like them, so they're
You
more
can get a
inclined to like a
film.
Marvel movie.
Yeah, and you can get into film. I'll tell you how I'll say if this is the case, then I'll say that the reviewers don't have agendas. Okay, so if you look up Kong Skull Island, the rating for Kong Skull Island and the rating for Godzilla King of the Monsters, if it's similar,
Let's see.
then I would say that there's no agenda, because
62,
if you
almost identical.
no,
Okay,
I'm talking about 62 on Metacritic, but
the user score is a little less.
Okay.
On what?
On Godzilla King of the... I was talking about all of the scores, like on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ooh, this one, 48, 7.1.
Okay,
So,
all right. But Metacritic I don't have a problem with. I'm talking about Rotten Tomatoes mainly.
let's see. Godzilla King of the Monsters. 6 out of 10. Oh, this is the worst one, but 6 out of 10, 42 on Rotten Tomatoes, 48 Metacritic. I know you can't see my screen, but yeah.
Can you show it on the, so that everyone, like, people can see it? Or no? If it's too hard, don't worry about it.
Oh, I can do that real quick. Oh, it gets real serious when I pull out a country accent. Hey, nerd man, give me your best country accent.
Well, wait. Actually, I can do this.
Come on, I want to hear you sound like Mater from Cars. Come on.
Well, I'm from down in Texas, and back there we used to spit a lot of tobacco on. I don't know. Was that any good?
It was okay. I mean, being from Texas.
I wasn't trying to do a Texan accent. I was trying to do a Southern accent. I was just trying to think.
You got to put a little more dish into it. You know what I'm saying? You got to mispronounce some words like this.
I think mine's better than yours. I really.
Okay. I think mine's okay. Being from Texas, I think it's okay.
I think my Texan accent is way better than yours. Or
I can still hear
the British, right?
Yeah. Okay, this one has a 6.6, 75, 62. So a little less than this new movie, but more. This is Kong Skull Island.
Okay.
So this one is getting way better reviews, but I think people are just so excited right now. Plus, people are excited to get movies, period.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, if Kong Skull Island got that much, because, all right, go to Godzilla, just one more, Godzilla King of the... Okay, so I would say Godzilla King of the Giants, or King of the Monsters.
You're not even a real fan, bro. Why are you even talking about this?
Godzilla King of the Monsters was actually worse than this movie, because I couldn't watch the whole thing, basically. It was that boring. So to be fair, it is closer to the quality of Kong Skull Island, this movie. So maybe they're not being biased. Maybe they just, because if you enjoy Kong Skull Island and you enjoy Godzilla King of the Monsters, then you'll enjoy this movie. That's what I would say. I would recommend it to anybody who enjoys those two movies. But
I would agree. If you basically, whatever you thought about those movies, you're probably going to feel about this one, but more. If you hated the other ones, I think the characters are worse. If you love the other ones, the action is better. So it's really about taste. It's really about how much stock do you put in what element of the movie. I think I'm not how I like to gauge these monster movies on how my dad will feel about them because he loves these monster movies. But sometimes he'll admit like the characters were boring. If he says that, then it was bad. So I'll see if he saw it pretty soon.
Well, my problem with the reviews at the moment is a lot of them are suggesting that this is a vast improvement on the former movies. If they were just saying, I like the former movies and, this movie's really good, then I'd be all for it. But like to say that if, that somebody who didn't like the former movies will actually like this one is crazy to me. But that's my final thought on it. I thought that it was one of the best bad movies that I've ever seen, and I'm gonna at some point I'm gonna have to get high with somebody, weed that is,
yeah, that's fine,
and watch this movie because it's that bad.
I think it's worth it. I don't know if it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It's one of the most disappointing movies that I've seen in a long time because, like you said, my expectations weren't super high, and it still went way below them. That was so disappointing, man. As a Godzilla fan, I'm not really a King Kong fan, but yeah, it's just stay tuned for my review. Stay tuned for Hot Takes Tuesdays. He's going to have this video, but with some footage on his channel. I think that people are overhyping it a bit because they're so in the moment. I think that 7, 8, that's going to go down to a 6, 5.5 in a few months.
Oh, my ratings for this is
what do you give it?
Like a 2 out of 10, bro. A 2 for the fight at the end.
I will save my rating for my review. I already told you what it is, but it's not good. It's not favorable. There's a chopper flew over my head. Helicopter or something.
It'd be so funny if Godzilla, just a big foot, just went through your building.
That'd be funny if I died on live stream.
It would be funny. It would be hilarious.
I think I'd be a legend. I'd take it.
Yeah.
But basically that's where we're at right now. Those were our thoughts on the final fight of the movie. I mean, the best part of the movie, and you can still pick it apart all day. Do you have any final closing thoughts?
This was hilariously bad, and I loved it. And just for I had a weird dream in which, while I was watching the movie, because it was putting me to sleep, and in which Godzilla was part of a Me Too scandal, and I'm gonna love it forever just for that little dream, dozing off, having that dream. Yeah, it wasn't fun, but I somehow had fun nonetheless because of how stupid it was.
Yeah,
and that's my final assessment. If you like the former two movies, you'll love this movie. So
my final assessment is this. If you like this, then you're gonna love this movie. If you love ass, you're gonna love this movie. No, my final assessment is like whatever you want. You shouldn't care what we say about this movie. If you love this movie, go love it. If you hate this movie with a passion, go hate it. Let's all be peaceful about it.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad that there's not going to be a humongous fan war over Godzilla versus Kong. I hope not, but I don't know. I mean, it's nice to get movies, period. And I don't like shitting on people who took months out of their life to make these movies, but guess what?
True.
You put yourself out there and you shit on a property that people love, and you're gonna get shit on.
Yeah.
And
hashtag release the Wingard cut.
Yes. Hashtag release the Wingard cut.
Zilla for life, bro.
Team Zilla.
He got screwed, bro. He got screwed over by the studio.
the number no seriously the number one thing, the last thing I'll say is Godzilla. He got pushed to the side in this movie way too much. They made him kind of like a bitch in the end. This was King Kong's movie.
I like when he got curb stomped by Mechazoid.
I mean,
was it
yeah,
Mechazoid? Is it
Mecha,
Mechazoid?
it's Mecha Godzilla.
Or Mechazilla, or no?
Just Mecha Godzilla.
Mecha Godzilla. All right.
Yeah.
Mecha Godzilla.
So any scene,
stopped him.
hey,
Better
I
than
agree
Ed
because
Norton, man. Ed Norton had
scene,
nothing on that curb stop. Go on.
Any scene that didn't have humans speaking in it, thumbs up. So
I wouldn't go that far. I'd say half the scenes that didn't have humans speaking it, thumbs up. There was a lot of. We didn't even talk about them endangering that little girl's life. Going to the. Sorry, we should have talked about. I wish we had talked about that because at some.
I mean, we can do another stream. Let's
do another stream.
This movie. Yeah,
let's do another stream and we'll talk about the endangerment of that little girl's life. But
yeah, if you guys catch this back catalog, I hope you enjoyed the video. I am Philosophical Pickle. If you are watching this, that means you found my channel. This, what's your name?
I'm the Nerd Man, and what can I say? I'll see you guys on the flip side. Love you 3,000.
And I love you 10,000. Even though I love that quote. All right, guys. I'll do my. Until next time. Peace. Now I'm going to end it.